my channel. Today I wanted to sit down and do a makeup tutorial for you guys. It has been a long time since I've done any type of makeup tutorial, but I decided to stick with a very simple go-to makeup routine that I pretty much do this like on the daily, maybe minus the wing, but very simple, very easy. So hopefully you guys enjoy this and learn a couple tips or techniques. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more makeup tutorials, and let's get right into it. I look really scary. I just woke up. I am going to start off priming my face. This is the YSL Blur Primer. I actually got this as, I don't even know, it was like a sample in something. Couldn't even tell you what. I guess it was like a freebie in something. I don't know. I've used it a couple times now and I do like it. It has that like silicone type of feeling. I know some people do not like that at all. I don't mind it. I think it actually feels really good, but it has a little like slight sparkle in it. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't mind that. I think it gives it like a nice dewy finish. I think it feels really, really good, and it definitely gives your face a smooth base for foundation. Sorry if I sound half asleep. It's because I am. I literally just woke up and grabbed my cup of coffee and I was like, let me film and get ready with me. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover in the color 120. I really, really like this foundation. It does have a weird smell to it, I'm not gonna lie. It does have a little bit of that like fragrance to it, but I don't really mind it. And I'm gonna use a Morphe M439 brush. All the brushes pretty much that I use are from the James Charles Morphe collection. I bought his like really big brush kit and I pretty much only use them now. I really like them. I like this foundation because it has pretty good coverage, but it's buildable. So I usually like to add a little bit more. My cheeks get red, so I'll add a little bit there. It does have SPF 50 in it, and that's always a plus to have SPF. Now, fun fact, SPF in your foundation can cause flashbacks. So if you ever notice when you take pictures, when your makeup's done and your face looks kind of white, that's usually from the SPF. So just wanted to note that. For concealer, I'm gonna use Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Neutral. This is 22N. And I'm just gonna like douse underneath my eyes with this. To blend that out, I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. I have the black one right now. I've honestly never noticed a difference. I've had the pink one, the white one. I do like the white one too, but I've honestly like never really noticed much of a difference as to like how they actually blend. If you like this shirt I'm wearing, I am gonna film today a cotton on try on, like a haul. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the store Cotton On. I feel like no one talks about it and everybody's always like, what is that place? But I love it. It is so inexpensive and the quality of their clothes are so good. It's like the only place now that I buy jeans. So I'm going to film today a little Cotton On haul, so keep a lookout for that. I'm gonna use my trusty Urban Decay Velvetizer. I'm not gonna really bake. I have super dry skin, but I am gonna use my sponge to just kind of press it into that powder a little bit, dab it off, and then just do my under eyes and around my nose. I love this powder because it is so, so fine. And then whatever is left, I have my Morphe E2. For the rest of my face, I have this Celebration foundation from IT. It's a powder in the color medium, and I have really been liking this. And I'm just gonna kind of press that all over just to kind of set everything, because I really don't like feeling like wet when I do my makeup. I mean, who does? But I have this in the tan color as well, and it is such good coverage. So if you're someone who doesn't like liquid foundation, you should definitely try this because it is really, really good coverage, and it's a powder, so it feels nice on your skin. I'm gonna bronze with the Hoola. I actually have not used the Hoola bronzer in a while, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. And then I'm just using a fluffy brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk number 100. This is like so old, but it actually sheds. You're gonna see it like shedding all over me in a minute. I am placing this on the high points of my cheeks. And I'm just kind of like messily throwing this on the outside of my face. Your bronzer goes on the outside and then highlight and contour goes on the inside. Ooh, last night I watched the movie After on Netflix. Has anyone seen that before? Oh my god, it was so good and cute. I don't know if you guys like chick flicks, total chick flick. So cute. I was like bawling my eyes out. But I also like live for those types of movies. Oh, it was so good. If you like chick flicks. And then like the main guy has this like England, or what is it, like a British accent or something. Oh my gosh, it was just so good. And there's a sequel, but it's on Amazon Prime and you have to pay for it. So I was like, ugh, let me just wait and see if it comes out on Netflix. But oh my god, I can't get over it. Like, it was such a good movie, and I just like went on Netflix last night, like, let me find something. Who knows if I will, because you know, some of the Netflix movies are so like just not good. So I wasn't really going in with any expectations, and then I actually when you click on the picture for like the preview of the movie, it's Hardin, who's like the main guy, the main like character or whatever in the movie, and he looks like Justin Bieber when he's like laying there. I'm fixing my nose ring, I'm not picking my nose, but he's laying and he has like tattoos and stuff, and that's what like caught my attention. I was like, oh my gosh, is this a movie with Justin Bieber in it? And then I watched the preview and I was like, okay, it's definitely not Justin Bieber, but like, wow, looks really good. And it was good. It's an hour and 45 minutes long. I think I've babbled too much and bronzed enough. I'm gonna go in and contour a little bit. This is the Morphe M405 brush. Any type of, I figured out like the white bristles is really, really good for contouring. And I am gonna go in with the same Hoola. I'm just gonna kind of deepen out my cheekbones and contour a little bit. And I'm trying to stay up higher. The higher you go, the more like chiseled and sculpted your face looks. So you don't want to go like underneath or at the bottom of like your cheekbones. So you want to stay up pretty high, so that way it gives you more of that like look. That made sense. I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows, and I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe, color number 1. This is such a good brow pencil. I think when it comes to brows, or when it comes to makeup in general, there's some things that I'm just like, you have to use high end, I feel like. Not have to, but are just better in the high end stuff. And then you have things like brows, where I'm like, you can find great brow products that are dupes for something that is so expensive. Like, I don't feel the need to spend $20, $25 on a brow pencil when this is literally, I think this is less than 10. So I have been using this one for years. I love it. I like the small precision tip, because then it makes it really easy to make like hair-like strokes. So I'm gonna go ahead in and do my brows really quick. I'm not gonna talk during this because that's too hard. Barely touch the inside of my brows. When you do your brows, you want them to be lighter on the inner corner, because if not, it's gonna give you that like mean, angry face, and you don't want that. So I barely touch the inside of my brows, and then I'm gonna go in with the ABH Dip Brow in Soft Brown. I've had the same brow routine for literally years. It's just what works for me. I just put the dip brow. I always start at the top arch, and then I just kind of like spread out the rest. I think I need a new brow pencil though, because I feel like this one's starting to fray, and it is getting a little bit more difficult to do my brows, just because I really think that this one's just like old. For my eyes, I'm honestly just keeping it so simple, because this is like an everyday type of makeup routine, to be honest. When I'm pale, when I lose like all my tan, this is just like what I do for makeup all the time. So I am just going to use the same bronzer, so that way everything is connected, and I am just going to use a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M441, and I just start most of the product here on the outside of my eye, and then I literally just blend it upward, and that's it. Like, this is one of the most simple makeup techniques that I do almost every single day. And I'm just, you can see I'm messily doing it. Like I bring it down at the bottom a little bit. I kind of just blend it around, just keeping the majority of the product on the outside of the eye and in the crease. But this just makes you look more awake. It looks like you actually tried and did something, and it makes your eyes more open, and it gives a little bit more depth in like the crease of your eye. Like look at that. Do you see the difference here? Hopefully you can. But it just gives more of like a look that you tried and you didn't. For blush, I'm going to use Milani in Berry Amour. This is number 3. This is such a pretty blush. Milani has really, really good blushes for so inexpensive. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe E4 and put this right on the apples of my cheeks. Blush is one of the first makeup products that actually wears off throughout the day. So I like to go a little bit heavier when I'm initially putting it on, because I know that it will kind of like seep into the skin and it will not be that strong throughout the day. For highlight, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty, and this is Kilowatt highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, and I kind of just like blend the two together. Keep it at the high points of my cheeks, bring it a little bit to the front towards like the apple of the cheek as well. Right at the tip of my nose, and then whatever's left over I kind of just messily put like right above the brows. I learned this. I watched Jaclyn Hill last night, and I learned that if you put a little bit of highlight right in the inner corner of your brows, it will give you more of like that lift effect. Go in with a little brush. This is actually an old Tarte. This was like their unicorn collection. And I'm just gonna mix those two highlighters again and do a little bit of a brow highlight, and then right on the inner corner. I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner. This is my go-to. Oh, I just messed that one up so bad. Wow, I'm so mad. I used to be like bomb at doing winged liner. Like I would do it so fast because I was just so used to doing it all the time, and now I never do it. So now I'm like, this is not as easy as it used to be. That's good. That was a little stressful. I didn't do a full face of makeup if I don't have a wing on. And I want to get better doing wings because like I said, I used to do them all the time and loved them. And I just don't do them anymore. So yeah. Those are my camera shut off. But now I'm going to top line the waterline with the Urban Decay 24/7. Come on, focus please. Thank you. Eyeliner pencil. This is in the color 0. This is a step that I don't want to like forget to do, that I do sometimes, and I think it makes such a difference because it really just blends together your lash line with your eyeliner. And if you don't tight line, then you really can see those like little spaces in between. So I think that's a really important step. But now I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I need a new lash curler, but this is the just Tweezerman one. I go in with the L'Oreal lash primer. I always use a lash primer. I think it just makes such a difference. I don't really have like any lashes, so I think that this just helps to kind of add a little something. And I'm not one of those people that like layers on multiple layers of mascara. I can't do that. It winds up getting clumpy and gross. Mascara is done. I used the Urban Decay Perversion on the top, and then I always use my MAC Extended Play on the bottom because they're such a small brush. I'm not gonna do false lashes or anything. I'm really not doing much today. I don't really feel like putting on false lashes. I really don't wear them unless I have like, I don't know, something big and I'm going out or something along those lines. Last thing I'm gonna do is line my lips, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the color Pillow Talk. This is like my go-to every single day lip liner. It's perfect for brides. If you're someone who likes a natural lip when you're doing makeup, or on your wedding day and you want something natural, this is so good. Like I wear this by itself all the time. It is more pink, but I love it. I think it's so pretty for an everyday lip. Last thing I'm gonna do is just set everything with my Urban Decay All Nighter. Alright guys, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this very simple go-to makeup. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more makeup tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!